Okay. Good morning, students. Today I'll go to the next problem. Before going to the next problem of whatever the kind of problem I did in the last class, uh, how to represent any signal in terms of elementary signal. Then I'll continue with those problems so that it become very easy for you. So representation of any signal in terms of elementary signals. It can be one elementary signal. That means if some signal is given, we should be able to represent in terms of a delta of t or u of t or u of n or r of t, r of n, something like that. Represent. Problem number n. Represent the following signal using elementary signal. Let us say I have a signal like this: 0 to 4, 1. What should do? First, I'll do one method and then I'll give the shortcut. That is the very easiest method and that will fetch you marks also. Okay. Let us say this is a signal x of t. How to represent this one using elementary signal? This signal is ranging from where to where? 0 to 4. Okay. First you take it from 0 to infinity. So 0 to infinity, what do you call? X of t is equal to 0 to infinity, what do you call? U of t. Out of that, I want only 0 to 4. Therefore, subtract from 4 to infinity. Minus, subtract from 4 to infinity. 4 to infinity is nothing but what? U of t minus 4. Correct. So this is the representation of this signal in terms of elementary signal. You can use any of them step. So in this step is easy. That's why I'm using this step. I can't represent using delta function. Okay, right? Now, instead of this one, I'll give one shortcut to this one. See, U of t means what? Up by wherever is let us 0 up by 1 unit. Therefore, U of t. U of t starts from 0 now. Therefore, 0 at 0 up by 1 unit. And next 4 is at 4 fall by 1 unit. So 4 fall means minus. At 4 fall by 1. That's how we should represent it. So that method is very easy for you. Okay. So how you will come to know in the later stages. Let us say I have a signal like this. 1, 2, 3. First one method I'll give. That method for you it may looks like complicated. Then I'll give one shortcut. Okay. Observe here. So this can be represented as what? One signal. This is you call it as x94. X of t. This is one signal. This is another signal. This is another signal. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll split this one into 3 parts. 3 signals. One full. From another from 2 to 3. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is from 1 to 2. 1. 1 to 3. 1. Next, another is from 2 to 3. 1. So add all of them, we will get this answer. Okay, right? 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. So 0 plus 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So that's how we can. So this can be, this we can write it as what? Starting from 0 up to 3. 0 up by 1 unit. That is U of t. Okay. At 3. 3 means what? U of t minus 3. Fall means minus U of t minus 3. Next. At 1 up by 1 unit. U of t minus 1. T minus 1 means what? It starts from 1. 3 fall by minus. Fall means minus U of t minus 3. Okay, right. Next, start up by 1 unit at 2. U of t minus 2. At 3 fall minus. At 3 means U of t minus 3. Adding all of them, what will you get? X of t is equal to u of t plus u of t minus 1 plus u of t minus 2, u of t minus 3, u of t minus 3, u of t minus 2 minus 3 u of t minus 3. Okay. Instead of doing that, no need to do all these things. Directly I can write it. I'll show you how to write it. 0 up by 1 unit. X of t is equal to 0 up by 1 unit. I'll call it as u of t. At 1, once again up by 1 unit. So because already it's 1 now. So up by 1 more unit. What do you get? At 1 now. So therefore plus u of t minus 1. Next. At 2 up by 1 more unit plus u of t minus 2. And at 3 fall by 3 units. Fall means minus 3 units, no, minus 3. Where? 3 u of t minus 3. The same thing you will get it, right? So no need to do all these things. Directly you can get it. That's the way we can represent any signal in terms of elementary signals. Okay. Now let us go for one more problem. How to represent this kind of signal? Zero, minus one, minus two, 1, 2, 3, minus 2, minus 1, 1. When we have this kind of signal, no, this method becomes very easy. Okay, look here. X of t is equal to x of t is at minus 2. At minus 2 up by 1 unit. Minus 2 up by 1 unit means what? Minus 2 means u of t plus 2. Up by 1 unit plus 1. Next, at minus 1 fall by here 2 units, here 1 unit. Total fall is 3 units. Minus 3 into u of t plus 1. Next, at 0 up by at 0 up by here 2 units, here 3, total 5 units plus 5 units up, no, u of t at 0. Next, at 1 fall by 3 plus 1, 4 units, minus 4 u of t minus 1. Next, at 2 up by 1 unit plus u of t minus 2. That's how we should do it. That is the way we can do this kind of problems, right? These kind of problems are very easy to do. Okay. So now let us go for one more problem of this sort. 0, minus 1, plus 1, 1. Called as x of t. Represent using elementary signals. This cannot be represented using step. Instead, I'll go for ramp. Ramp signal will be what? Starting from 0. 0 like this it will go. But now it is ramp signal starts from where? Minus 1. You should be very much careful while doing this kind of problem. Carefully observe this one. And many students will get confused with this kind of problems. Whenever I am representing using ramp. But once you learn, you can enjoy this. And this is the shortest possible way to do the problems, right? Now, this is slope here. Check it out. The slope is 0. Slope is plus 1. Slope is minus 1. Slope is 0. Okay. So, starting from minus 1, there is a ramp. Okay. Therefore, x of t is equal to r of t plus 1. Ramp signal, r of t is starting from 0. Shifted left means t plus 1. Then it will start from minus. Okay, now it is going with a slope of plus 1. But I want a slope of minus 1. What you should do? If you want a slope of minus 1, add a what? How much you should add? Minus 2. Minus 2. Okay, right. Therefore, what you should do is minus 2 into what is that? Starting from where? Slope becomes -1. From where? 0. R of t. Now it is going with a slope of -1. Now I want a slope of 0. If you want to get a slope of 0, what I should add? +1. Plus R of, plus slope from 0 from where? 1. Therefore, what I should add? R of t minus 1. That's it. That's how we should do it. Okay. If you're not understanding, one more problem I'll do. Just check it out. Zero, -1, -2, 1, 2. So this is your x of t. Amplitude is 1. So now you represent using elementary signal. So there is a ramp signal. Slope is 1. 1 divided by 1. Increasing is plus slope. So this is 0 plus 1. Slope, the amplitude is 1. Slope is 0. Slope 0. And slope -1. And this is decreasing. No, decreasing. 1 by 1 is 1. So therefore it is -1 slope. This is 0. Now how to do it? Starting from where? -2. Starting from -2, take a ramp. So ramp from -2 is what? R of t plus 2. R of t plus 2. R of t plus 2. Now I am going with a slope of what? +1 from -2. Now I am going with a slope of -2 +1 starting from -2. Now the slope has to be reduced to 0. So initial slope is +1 I have here. And I want a slope of 0. How to get slope of 0? You have to have a -1. So subtract a ramp with -1. So you will have to cut this ramp. We need another negative slope ramp so that it become horizontal. So what you should do? Minus from this point R of t plus 1 you should have. So R of t plus 1 is what? Starting from -1, slope becomes, subtracting the slope, I get a slope of 0. Now from 1, slope becomes -1. So therefore what I should write? Minus R of t minus 1. Minus R of t minus 1. Okay. From this point, it will, in the slope, you will get it as negative. Now I am going with the slope of negative. So what is that I added here? For this one, I have added -1 slope. Now it will become -1. Now I am going with the slope of -1. I want a slope of 0. I want a slope of 0. So what you should do? Make the slope, add a slope of +1. So +1 from 2. So therefore, we will get a slope of 0. So plus R of t minus 2 we should use. That's how we should write. Right? I'll do one more problem. Just check it out. Let's say this is 0, -1, -2, 1, 2. Amplitude is -1, +1. X of t. Okay. Now go with the start from x of t. Start from -2. Starts from -2. So this slope is +1. This slope is -1. This is also -1. This is +1. This is 0. This is also 0. X of t is equal to, starting from -2. Slope is +1. Starting from -2, ramp is what? R of t plus 2. Now I am going with a slope of +1. I want to get a slope of -1. What I should do? I have a slope of +1. I want a slope of -1 means what? I want slope of -1. I should add -2. -2. What is the value? R of, from where? -1, we need a slope of -1, right? Therefore, R of t plus 1. Now I am going with a slope of -1. But for the entire length, same slope. Therefore, no need to write 2. Only 1 is enough. One same thing will be continued unless you stop it. Now what I'll do is I'll cut it. I'll cut this one. If I want to cut this one, what is the slope? Now I am going with slope of -1. I want a slope of +1. What I should add? So +2 you add it. What will you get? +1. So therefore +2 into r of t minus 1. Now I am going with a slope of what is that? Plus. Now we'll have to make the slope is equal to 0. How will you make the slope is equal to 0 from 2? So if you want to make the slope 0, you add a ramp with slope of -1. It will become 0. So starting from 2, add a ramp with slope minus r of t minus 2. That's how we should do it. So this is the way we should do the problems. Right? So this kind of problems we have seen in some of the represent and other way around also. They'll give the equation and sketch the signal also they'll ask. Okay, right? One more problem. Okay, right. So now let us go for one more problem. Represent this signal. Represent this signal discrete now. Using elementary signal 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This we can represent, see, starting from 0. Starting from 0 up to infinity. See, starting from 0 up to 4 only. So we know the function from 0. What is that? A step. We can represent using step function. What is that? We can write it. Starting from 0 up to infinity, its value is 1. That function we call u of n. Out of that, subtract from 5, not from 4. If you subtract from 4, fourth element also gets subtracted. Subtract from 5. Step function from 5 is nothing but u of n minus 5. Subtract means minus. So therefore, if you subtract out of 0 to infinity, you subtract from 5 to infinity, then we left out with 0 to 4. So you should be very much careful while doing the discrete. But in case of continuous, it's not like that. If you want from 0 to 4, you subtract from 4 to infinity because the signal will start from 4 itself. 4 onwards, right? So therefore, we should be very much careful while doing the discrete. So this is the one what we have. One more problem. Okay, before going to this, one more way of representing the same signal I can give. So this one is delta of n now, delta of n. This one is delta of n minus 1 plus delta of n minus 1. This is delta of n minus 2, delta of n minus 2. And this is delta of n minus 3, delta of n minus 3. And this is delta of n minus 4, delta of n minus 3. Therefore, x of n can be another way of doing the same problem using delta function. Summation n varies from 0 to 4. Sorry, k varies from 0 to 4. Allow some parameter to vary from 0 to 4. Delta of n minus k. You can verify the answer. N is equal to 0, delta of n. N is equal to 1, delta of n minus 1. N is equal to 2, delta of n minus 2. N is equal to 3, delta of n. N is equal to 4, delta of n minus 1. Like that we can. So this is the way we should do it. Let's go for one more problem. Okay. How to represent this one using elementary signal? We can represent using step as well. Okay, right. Now what is that we have? At -1, go up by 1 unit. X of n is equal to what? U of n plus 1. Now, up to this point, it will be there. At 0, up by 1 more unit. Plus U of n. So 1 unit extra. So now we have gone to 2. Now we'll have to get -2. From 2, you'll have to fall to -2. Therefore, what you should do? -4. From 2 to -2 means -4. -4 u of, from where? 1, no? U of n minus 1. Now, the amplitude is -2. It has to go to +3. Minus 2 to plus 3 means plus 5. 5 u of n minus 2. Now it is going like this with same amplitude, but I want 0, 3 onwards. So you'll have to cut that one. Otherwise, you will get the step function elements like this. Therefore, what you should do? Minus, you'll have to make it 0 means what? Minus u of n minus 3. So this element will be, this element onwards will be gets cancelled. Or another way of doing this one is x of n is easy way is at minus 1 amplitude is 1. So delta of n plus 1. At 0 amplitude is 2. 2 delta element wise now, because delta function is only one element now. That element we make it amplitude shift, amplitude scaling as well as time shift. Then you will get these elements. 2 into delta of n at 1 plus at 1, sorry, 1, what is the amplitude? Minus 2. So therefore minus 2 delta of n minus 1 at 2 plus at 2 delta of n minus 2 amplitude is 3. That's it. No, because individual element, no, it will not be extended. That is the way you should do it. Oh, correct. One more problem I wanted to do. So this problem is very interesting one for me. 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. This signal can be represented using all elementary signals. How is it possible? Okay, right. One by one we shall do it. Now, easiest one, I'll do a step. Actually, ramp is easy. Okay, let us say take it in ramp. Sorry, step. In terms of step means what? At minus 2 up by 1 unit, u of n plus 2. At minus 1 up by 1 more unit, because already 1 unit is there, up by 1 more unit, plus u of n plus 1. And at 0 up by 1 more unit, plus u of n. Okay, right. At 1 fall by, from 3 to 2, it should fall, minus u of n minus 1. 1 minute. Okay. Now we shall do. So now what is that? What has happened? At 0, it is gone up by 1 more unit. At 1, fall by 1 more, one down, so that we'll get 2. So next, at 2, fall by 1 more unit, minus u of n minus 2. Next, at 3, fall by 1 more unit, so that we'll have to make it 0. Otherwise, it will step will go continue up to infinity. So therefore, what I should write? Minus u of n minus 3. That's how we should do it. Okay. Okay. In terms of delta function, also we can do. That is very easy. At -2, its value is 1. That is nothing but delta of n plus 2. At -1 plus 2 into amplitude is 2. Delta of n plus 1. Because delta function is constrained to only one point. A delta function or impulse function is a function which exists at only one place. Next, at 0, the amplitude is 3. 3 into delta function at 0 is delta of n with amplitude 3. Delta function at 1, amplitude 2. 2 into delta of n minus. At 2, amplitude is 1. Delta of n minus ramp. Next, we shall go for the ramp function. So this is looks like a ramp only, right? This is one ramp. This is one ramp. So starting from where? -3. Even though signal is not there, ramp starts from -3. So x of n is equal to ramp signal from -3 is what? R of n plus 3. Now, with a slope of 1, 3 divided by 3, 1, and increasing plus. Now you cut the ramp at 0. So what you should do? This slope is +1, this slope is -1. If you want to get from +1 to -1, what you should do? -2 times from where? 0. R of n. R of n. Now I am going with a slope of -1. Now I want to make the slope from 3 to be 0. So therefore, plus R of n minus. That's it. That's how we should do it. So this one particular function we can represent using a step, delta, and as well as in ramp, right? This is the way we should do the problems on representation of any signal in terms of elementary signal. Other way around also they'll ask in the examination. We have seen in many papers, okay? And we have seen in many papers and the problems on this concept also if they have asked, okay, right? So how to do that problem? One or two problems I'll have. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, right. The question was like this. Sketch the signal, 2 marks. Sketch the following signals. Only 2 marks this one. Don't expect 10 marks and all, right? Y of t is equal to one line answer. Y of t is equal to R of t plus 1 minus R of t plus R of t minus 2. This was a question which was asked in one of the papers. Okay. Of course, this problem is taken from your prescribed textbook, Simon Haykin. Starting from where? -1. Starting from -1, slope is 1 here. Slope is 1. So I am going with the slope of -1. Up to what? R of t. That is R of t. R of t slope. So +1 -1. R of t slope should become 0. It is going like this. Up to what point? 1. Reverse engineering. That's it. Earlier, what we do, the signal is given, represented using elementary signal. Now, elementary signal is given, represent the, sketch the diagram. Okay. Now, so now initially slope was 1 from 0, -1. So therefore, I have written this. And at 0, what R of t means at 0, starting from 0. At 0, I have cut the ramp. +1 and -1, the slope becomes 0. So therefore, it becomes horizontal. Now I am going with a slope of 0. Now what I am doing is, I am adding a slope of +1 from 2. So therefore, it will go like this. And since we are not cutting, it is going up to infinity. So this is the question which is taken from your prescribed textbook. Correct. One more very interesting signal I have. Z of t. Sketch the signal. Z of t is equal to R of t plus 2. I think there is a correct. There might be a correction. Okay. R of t plus 2 minus R of t plus 1. I'll tell you the correction. Minus R of t minus 1 plus R of t plus 2. Okay, let me check it. I don't know. Starting from where? -2. Ramp is 1. Slope is 1. Slope 1 you will have. And at minus 1. Slope becomes plus 1 minus 1, it becomes horizontal. So therefore slope becomes 0. Now this is 0. At 1, the slope becomes negative. It is decreasing like this. And at 2, adding a slope of at 2 adding a slope of plus 1. So therefore it becomes horizontal. Right? That's it. That is correct only. Z of t amplitude is 1. So this is another signal. One more problem I have, which was asked, similar kind of problems, it was asked in our network analysis also, network theory. Okay. Represent using elementary signal 0, minus 1. For this kind of problem, we need both ramp as well as step. Okay. X of t. X of t is equal to, starting from minus 1, there is a ramp. So therefore, what I should write? R of t plus 1 with a slope of 1. Now, at this point, this ramp is going, you cut the ramp. If you want to cut the ramp which is having a slope of plus 1, you should use a ramp which is having a slope of minus 1. Therefore, what you should do? R of t plus 1, I want minus R of at 0, R of t. It become horizontal, it will not become 0. So plus 1 minus 1 will become 0, slope becomes 0, amplitude will be like this. Now you'll have to come down. So what you should do? So if you want to come down, come down one step down. Therefore, step we should use it. Minus u of t. At the same point only it should come down. That's why r of t and minus r of t and minus u of t should do. That's it. That's how we should represent it. Okay, right. One more problem I have seen in some of the papers. Zero, minus 1, minus 2, 1. This is your x of t. X of t is equal to, so there is a up by one step. Therefore, what you should write? R of t plus 2. Sorry, not R of, sorry. U, step function, not ramp now. U of t plus 2. Now I am going with a step. Now at minus 1, there is a decrease in the ramp. There is a ramp signal. So with negative slope, minus from where? R of t plus 1. Now it is slope of minus 1. I want a slope of plus 1. What should do? Add plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1. Now it will become plus 1 slope from 0. R of t. Now I am going with a slope of, what is that? Plus 1. Now I want to make the slope of 0. So therefore, what you should do? From where? 1. Slope means what? Plus 1. If you want to make it 0, minus 1. Therefore, what you should do? Minus from where? 1 now. R of t minus. It become horizontal. It's going like this. Now you have to come down one step. Minus u of t minus 2. That's how we should do it. Okay. So 1 unit come down starting from 2. 106. One more problem I have. So it's also very interesting one. 0, minus 1, plus 1, 1. So this is your x of t. Okay, right. Now you see this. It's a very interesting problem. Sir, one student has said, sir, this is delta function. No, sorry, delta function is having a different value and it exits only one place. But it is not like that. It has to continue. X of t is equal to, starting from minus 1, up by 1 unit. Up by 1 unit means what? U of t plus 1 step. And there is a ramp with slope of minus 1. Minus r of same point only. This, see, where you have gone up, from same point only you should decrease. So therefore, r of t plus 1. Don't go further. At that point, see, this also step is also at 1 or minus 1 only. Ramp is also from minus 1 only. So therefore, minus r of t plus 1 is there. Now I have a slope of plus 1. how to convert -1 to +1? So add +2. +2 from where? 0. R of t. Now I am going with a slope of +1 like this. Now I want, what is that? I want a slope of 0. First you make it 0, then it can come down. So what you should do? Plus. So how to make it 0? Add minus r of t minus 1. Starting from 1, make subtract it. So it become horizontal. That is not sufficient. It has to come down from the same point only. Minus 1 step down is what? Minus u of t minus 1. That's how you should do it. So this kind of problems, now you can create your own problem and you can do it. And think over, if you're finding it difficult, bring it to me, I'll do it. Okay. This kind of problems we have seen in many papers. Based on this, some of the examination problems and differentiation also there. Correct. Look here. Now, sketch the derivative of the signal. Sketch the derivative of the signal. We'll come back to the problem. Sketch the second derivative, first and second derivative of the signal. Sketch the signal and its first and second derivative. This is a very interesting problem. Observe carefully. So x of t is equal to, okay, I'll just given the equation. X of t is equal to r of t plus 1 minus 2r of t plus r of t minus 1. Okay, right. So this one I'll do it in both the methods. First you sketch the signal of, this is your signal. And then first derivative, then second derivative. Okay, right? So I'll do it with both graphical method as well as the equation method, and we can cross verify the answer also. So that is one beautiful problem what I have. 0, -1, +1. Okay. Now how to, just I already sketched it. Starting from where? -1. Starting from -1, slope is +1. Therefore, it has gone up like this. Okay. Next slope becomes equal. Okay. Next, at 0, subtract by -2. 1 minus 2 means what? It become -1 from 0. So therefore, so from starting from 0, add a slope of -2 to the +1. +1 minus 2 is what? -1. Therefore, the slope becomes minus. Now it is going with a slope of -1, and I want to make a slope of 0. What I did is at 1 added a slope of +1. So now it has gone like this. That is your x of t. So this is your x of t what I have. Now differentiate this one. dx of t divided by dt. Okay, right. So what is this one? U of r of t, ramp differentiation. We know the relationship between elementary signal. Differentiation ramp is step. That is u of t plus 1 minus 2 into u of t plus u of t minus 1. Now you see this one. What is that we have? At -1. At -1 up by 1 unit. At -1 up by 1 unit. Up by 1 unit. Next, at 0 down by 2 units. The -2 means minus is down, 2 means downwards, right? -2 units. -2 down means it become -1. From here it is -2 units. Now at 1 up by 1 unit. So this is the one. Okay, right. So from here to here we got it. For this signal, this is the one equation. Now differentiate once again. D squared x of t divided by dt square, second derivative. Differential u of t plus 1 is delta of t plus 1. Differentiation of u of t means what? Delta of t, -2 delta of t. And differentiation of 1 is what? U of t minus 1 is delta of t minus 1. Write down delta functions. Okay, right. At -1, its value is 1. At 0, amplitude is -2. At 1, amplitude is +1. This is your dx of t divided dx squared of t divided by dt square. This is dx of t divided by dt. The beauty of the problem is, see the graph. This is t. Slope is plus t. Differentiation of t is 1. You got this one. This is slope decreasing. The slope is minus t. That is, the equation is minus t. Differentiation of minus t is -1. That's how we got it. Now, differentiate this one. The differentiation of constant is 0. That's why we get constant 0. Differentiation of this constant is also 0. We got this 0. At -1, up 1 unit. At 0, down by 2 units. That's why it is down by 2 units. From 0, it is showing just down is what? How much? -2. At 1, up by 1 unit. That's how we. So we can do it in graph itself. Okay. I'll take up one more problem. If here the slope is 1, it is fine. Let us say I have one more problem wherein the signal is given zero A, this is B, minus A, minus B. This amplitude is capital A. This is very interesting one. So, correct. So how to do this problem? X of t is equal to first. So signal is given. Equation you should write it. So what is that we have? There is a slope of what? A. Amplitude is A. Width is what? Minus A from highest minus lowest. This width is nothing but highest minus lowest. Minus A minus of minus B is plus B. Therefore, what you should write? B minus A. Slope is nothing but A divided by B minus A. You should write it. And this is the slope y by x. Y is A. Width is minus A minus of minus B. That is plus B. So B minus A. And starting from where? Minus B. That is nothing but R of t plus B. Now I am going with the slope of what? Minus B. Now we'll have to make the slope to be 0. If you want to make the slope to be 0 from minus A, whatever the slope it is increasing, same slope you should cut. So same slope is what? Minus A divided by B minus A. The way in which it is increasing, the same way you should decrease it. Cut down, then its slope becomes 0. From where? Minus A. R of t plus A. Now it is going with a slope of what? 0. From A, I should have a decrease, minus. A slope is what? A divided by B minus A, highest minus lowest. A divided by B minus A. A divided by B minus A. Starting from A, R of t minus A. T minus A. Now, I am going with the slope of this one. I want to make a slope 0. If you want to make the slope 0, whatever the slope in which it is increased, the same slope you should cut. So if you want to cut minus A divided by B minus A, I should have plus A divided by B minus A, starting from where? B. So the slope becomes equal to 0, R of t minus B. Okay. Now, differentiate this. Find this first and second derivative, they may ask. So I'll do in the reverse way now. Okay. In the last problem, what I did in equation wise, then I verified in sketch. Now I'll do it in sketch. And I'll verify using the equation. Okay, right. Just check it out. Cross verification. See, you should know how to do. In signals and system, you cannot guess the problems. You all those things. So the ramp is nothing but step. The slope differentiation of a ramp is step. And amplitude is whatever the amplitude is there, no? Amplitude is your slope. A divided by B minus A. Now, differentiation of constant is what? 0. Differentiation of this one slope with the negative slope is negative only. And differentiation of t is what? 1. And since by B minus A divided by B minus A. Minus, this is plus. This is your dx of t divided by dt. df divided by dt is equal to differentiation of a divided by b minus u. Write it as it is. Differentiation of ramp is step u of t plus b, and the differentiation of minus a divided by b minus a. Differentiation of ramp is step u of t plus a. So minus a divided by b minus a, keep it as it is. Differential ramp is step u of t minus a. Next, plus a divided by b minus a. Differentiation ramp is step u of t minus b. That's how we should do it. Now, so how to do d squared x of t divided by dt square. So this is also very interesting one. So the 0 minus a minus b 1, sorry, a b 0 a b minus a minus b. What is that you can understand? Minus b up by 1 unit. Minus b up by 1 unit. That is amplitude is equal to a divided by b, not 1 unit. A by b minus. This is plus a divided by b minus a. Now what? Minus a fall by 1 unit. Fall means what? Minus a divided by b minus a. And once again at a, fall by 1 unit. What is that? A divided by b minus a. That is minus a divided by b minus a. And at b up by a divided by b minus a divided by b. This is your d squared x. Now you verify this one. So d squared x of t divided by dt square is equal to differentiation of this a divided by b minus a, keep it as it is. Differential u of t plus b, delta of t plus b. Differential of u of t plus a minus a divided by b minus a to delta of t plus a. Differentiation of u of t minus a divided by b minus a into delta of t minus a. Differential of u of t minus b, a divided by b minus a into delta of t minus b. Can you verify the answer? You see this one, u of t plus b. That means at minus b, go up by a divided by b minus a. At minus a, u of t plus a means minus a, fall by the same amount, minus a. Okay, right. Next, once again at a, for minus, fall by a divided by b minus a. At a, fall divided by a divided by b minus a. Next, at b, plus, up by a divided by b minus a. Similarly, you check it out this one. T plus b. T is equal to minus b. Amplitude is a b divided by b minus. At minus b, a divided by. At a minus a, amplitude is minus a divided by b minus a. 0. At a, amplitude is minus a divided by b minus a. At b, amplitude is a divided by b minus a. So that's how we should do it. So this is one problem wherein the slope is different than 1. Earlier problems, majority of the problems, we have a slope of 1 or 2 numerical values. But whenever the slope is non-numerical values, what you should do is you will have to find out the width, height by y by x. Slope, we know that slope is y by x. And whenever it is increasing, plus. Whenever it is decreasing, minus. Okay. And if you want to make the slope to be 0, whatever the slope in which it is increased, same way you should subtract it. That's no need to check it once again. For example, let us say I have a slope of a divided by b minus a. I want to make the slope to be 0. No need to check it. Put the same slope with negative sign. Minus a divided by b minus a. Automatically slope will become 0 if the line becomes horizontal. So this kind of things you should be able to do it. So this is wherein find the signal and its derivative they will ask. Okay. Such kind of problems you should be able to do it. Okay. Okay, right. So I'll stop at this level. Few more problems from the examination are there. I'll continue in the next class, wherein they'll ask you find this signal and sketch the signal and its derivative we have asked in the examination. Okay, I'll continue in the next class.